Today we're replacing this water pump on this 3100 Chevy engine, 3.1 liter. So I'll step you through some of the things that you need to be aware of to replace that. First thing I did is I got this radiator pressure kit tester shown in one of my other videos, and I put it up to 15-20 psi, and down by the underneath the water pump I could see some dripping going on there, and it was hard to see with this cover on the water pump for where the belt runs on it, but on the inside you can clearly see there's a lot of wetness and rusting and old antifreeze kind of being dripping in there. Here's the old water pump, but after I hooked up, put some pressure there, confirmed that it was leaking down on the water pump. First thing I had to do was take and remove the belt. So I got this little lever down here on the idler, and with that you can take the tension off of her. So when you move this bar closer to the firewall, that relieves the tension, or relieves tension on the belt that goes through here. So I was able to pop the belt off. Here is the type of part, serpentine belt toolkit, and you get some other little short arms on there with the, I think it's 3/8 inch fitting, to be able to get into some tough places. Let me pull this off. This is all that looks like. Just looks like a ratchet head. So yeah, once the belt gets removed, you can disassemble some of these other pieces. So let's go through the steps here. One of the first items to remove would be this guy here, which was bolted on right about here. Let's see. It was looking like that. So there's one bolt. I think it was 8mm that need to come off. This shows you how the belt goes back around on all the pulleys. Once you take that off, then you can take the 4 10mm bolts that were on the pump here. So where is it? It's like so, and here's what the nuts look like for the 10mm. Those came off and got loose pretty easy. I can't get it on too quickly with one hand here. So, but anyway, that was a 10mm. So take those 4 10mm bolts out, and you can pop this off, which was down here. Pop that off. Once that gets popped off, then on this side you have 5 8mm bolts that go along the whole perimeter of the water pump. Here is the replacement water pump that we're going to be putting in. Once I took out these 5 little 8mm bolts, I was able to pull out the water pump. While I was doing that, underneath below the car I put a tub to catch any antifreeze that would be spilling out of this engine and area. So captured all of that, and then once I pulled out the water pump, I got this little scraping chisel and kind of scraped off the old gasket, which it was kind of gummy and probably not on there or in there much anymore, you know, being the car's fairly old and stuff. So the next thing I will be doing is I will be putting my new water pump in there with the gasket. You know, I'll slap that in there down here, and I will put in the 8mm bolts. When you're taking this off, take a look at where these tabs are here, and here's another little tab there, and there's a little tab there. So just make sure those tabs are pointing to the correct location when you put this thing back together, and you should be in good shape. Anyway, I'm going to put that back on there, but I think I'm going to do the reverse of putting this back together. So I just want to give you some of the steps and things to think about when doing this repair. Overall, it's a pretty simple repair. I would say you could do this easily in an hour if you have all the tools at hand. No major concern points that I found. Alright, hope you liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, this is what it looks like when the pump is on, and there's a tab right there and a tab sticking over this way, so gives you an idea of what it looks like. When you're tightening these bolts here, tighten this one, go down, tighten that one, come up here, arcs here, back and forth, do a start pattern, and then go around and snug up those bolts, but don't over tighten them because they would snap. But do a start pattern on them when you're tightening them. One other tip, when tightening these 10mm bolts, what I was doing is I was putting my socket ratchet on that guy, and then I would come down here and stick the screwdriver, I don't know if it's like this way, put the screwdriver between this bolt and that one. I don't know if you either go, I think it was on the top, so basically let's see here, there, yeah, I guess it was the top of that bolt, and then I pinned it against that metal pin, and then that way you can hold the pulley stationary while you're putting some torque on that bolt right there. And then once you get that one, you can spin it around and bring the next bolt up in the air here, and then put your screwdriver underneath there like that and tighten, go around and do all 4 bolts, get them nice and snug. Thank you.